podcast where healing gets honest. Heartbreak doesn't just happen when love ends. It happens when a dream dies, when a friendship fades, or when someone you trusted started feeling like a stranger. It's not just about losing a person. It's about losing a version of yourself that existed when they were in your life. We talk about heartbreak like it's a single event, like something breaks. We cry, we heal, and we move on. But the truth, heartbreak comes in waves. Some days it feels like acceptance, other days it feels like abandonment. I think the hardest part about heartbreak is that it's not always dramatic. Sometimes it's quiet. It's checking your phone and realizing they don't reach out anymore. It's scrolling through memories and feeling like you're watching someone else's life. It's missing peace but confusing it with missing them. And when we in it, we try to make sense of everything. We replay conversations, rewrite endings, and look for closure in people who already closed the door. And I giggle right there, not because it's funny, but because I know if you haven't been there, baby, I don't ever want you to be there, but if you ever have been there, then baby, if you know, you know, okay? Sometimes somebody could show you like that door is closed, they're done, and you'll still be trying to reach out in ways thinking like, oh, maybe if I send this, it'll remind them this, or maybe if I post this, it'll make them like, no, baby, when that door is closed, it's closed. And sometimes that hurts. That's heartbreak, okay? Especially if you didn't want that door to close and you tried to do everything to prevent that door from closing and it's still closed. But heartbreak is really grief in disguise. It's your heart mourning the future it thought it was building. And grief doesn't mean weakness. It means you cared, it means you loved, and it means you showed up. The problem is nobody teaches us how to grieve something that's still alive, okay? And that was deep, okay? Like if you really, let me repeat that for the ones in the back who didn't hear it. Nobody teaches us how to grieve something that's still alive. We all know how to grieve somebody that's not here no more because we all experienced the death in our life. And that grief is hard in itself because it's like, okay, you know you're never going to see this person again. And that's why we're sad about it. Because it's like, oh my God, I love this person so much. I'm never going to see them again. Oh my God, all I could rely on is the memories we made and the memories we had, but I will always remember them for who they were when they died. I will never have any more memories with this person other than the memories we already created. And that's what we grieve. But what about when you have to grieve somebody who's not dead? Okay, like this person is still breathing, walking this earth. You may even can run into them. You may even work with them. Hell, you may even have class with them. You may even have the same circle friends. So there's some way, somehow, y'all are going to see each other. Or you may even have a kid with them. That grief is hard because it's like, okay, this person is not dead. And I could reach out to them if I wanted to, but I can't reach out to them because it's no longer. I want them to be here for me, but they're no longer here for me, even though they're still here. Okay, I could get deep, baby. And that grief, that hurt. That's the problem. We only know how to pretend it doesn't hurt. But pretending is just emotional procrastination. The pain you don't face now becomes the pattern you repeat later. Instead of trying to get over it, try getting into it. Sit with the ache. Yes, sit with that hurt. Cry in a shower, slide down the wall, scream on the phone. Create a drunk voice note and never send it. Do whatever you need to do to feel it, but feel it. That's the whole point. Trying to run from the ache and the pain is not how you heal. You have to sit in that pain, baby. And it's going to hurt, but do it. Ask it, what's this trying to show you? And give it language before it turns into silence. Here's some gentle work to start healing from heartbreak. Not to rush it, but to release it. The first thing we can do is name the loss. Don't say I miss them. Say I miss feeling chosen. I miss feeling understood. Clarity helps you heal what was actually lost, not just who was lost. Release through creation. Turn your pain into movement. Make a playlist. Write a letter you'll never send. Record a voice note crying your true emotions because emotions need a place to go. Whether we like to admit it or not, we could sit and say, oh, I don't need to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to deal with it. But baby, those emotions that you're feeling internally, they need somewhere to go. They do. And maybe you need to create that voice note, okay? Create space for joy again. You don't have to wait until you're healed to smile. Joy can coexist with grief, yes. And I know that one may be hard for a lot of us because we may feel like if we lose something, the only feeling and emotion we could ever feel is sadness. I'm sad, they're gone. And this is not even with somebody that's still alive. This is also with people that are no longer here anymore. Once they die, we feel like if we be happy, any ounce of happy right after they die, that means we don't truly feel bad that they're gone, or we're not truly hurt that they're no longer here, when that's not the case, baby. Grief is not going to always be like every single day you're down and out and it's gloomy and it's cloudy. Some days there are going to be sunshine. Some days you're going to smile again. And some days you're going to laugh. Does that mean you don't still miss that person? No, it's still there. But like I said, joy can coexist with grief. It's how light sneaks back in. Heartbreak isn't a punishment, it's a pause. One that invites you to remember how to love yourself again. Whether they're still here or whether they're dead and gone, it invites you to remember how to love yourself again. If you're healing from a heartbreak, whatever form of a heartbreak, whether it's from a kid, from a lover, from a friend, or from losing a job, I see you. You didn't fail for loving deeply. You just outgrew what couldn't meet you in the beginning. Don't rush to move on. Learn to move through. You are allowed to still miss what broke you and still choose peace over pain. If you want to take this conversation deeper, read this week's glow letter, is where I leave you with reflection questions, journal prompts, and a little glow work to help you apply what you heard today. You can read it on Substacks or through the link tree in the show notes. And if you want a community that gets it, join us Arriving Me Inner Circle on Facebook. We journal together, share our reflections, and remind each other that healing doesn't have to be lonely. Until next time, keep surviving, keep glowing, and keep giving yourself grace. Because no matter what page of healing you're on, you're not alone and you're not behind. Keep going through it, keep growing through it, and keep glowing through it. And I will see y'all next episode.
Through the silence, I've wrestled the shame, faced all my demons and called them by name. This ain't for sure, it's deeper than deep. I'm surviving me, not losing sleep.